conservatives just know it's political science 101, that unless the NDP gets at least 15%, but somewhere between 15 and 20, it's very difficult for them to punch through because it's a center-left country. That's whether people on the right like to hear it or not, that's kind of the way the country works. So the only way that you punch through is if those two parties, center-left parties, meaning the NDP and the Liberals, if they remain split and relatively powerful, no different than the old days when the Conservatives were split into two parties. And as long as the Progressive Conservatives did reasonably well and Reform or the Alliance did reasonably well, the Liberals would just punch through. So that's kind of the era that we're living in right now. It's got to be very frustrating, I think, for many Conservatives who are watching and listening to this.
But the Conservatives were polling like more than 20 points ahead of the Liberals. People at one point were wondering whether or not the Liberals might lose official party status. What do you note about the Conservative campaign that ultimately failed to capitalize on that really early lead?
You've got to do more than throw bombs. Ryan Jesperson throws bombs the odd time, but most of the time your business is about inspiring. And unless you're inspiring, you don't have moral authority. So I think that's, that should have been, I think, the plan B for the Conservatives is find a way to offer an inspiring program to the country, as opposed to rehashing the same old stuff about Trudeau without using Trudeau, but replacing him with Carney. I think that when everyone looks at this, when the autopsy is done on the campaign, I think that's what all intelligent Conservatives will conclude.